At one time, 7 members of my family worked in Penallta Colliery. My grandfather, George Badham, my other grandfather, Lewis Harris, 2 great-uncles, 2 uncles, and my late father. My late father, Walter John Badham, was born in Graig Terrace, Singennydd, a stone's throw away from the Universal Colliery, 2 years after the second horrible explosion there. He was the second youngest of 10 children. Immediately after leaving Caerphilly Grammar School in 1931, he started work with his dad underground as a colliery's helper at Penallta Colliery. He attended the School of Mines at Britannia. On his 19th birthday, he injured his back when stones fell on him underground, and he was admitted to Caerphilly Miners' Hospital, where he was made to lie on wooden boards. Every miner in the Rhymney Valley had money taken out of their wage packets for the hospital's upkeep and for the local doctor before the National Health Service came into being. After Dad recovered, he returned to Penallta Colliery, where he held various positions. He kept his wooden stick, which was used to raise his safety lamp up towards the roof, checking for gas. He was a member of the Mines Rescue Brigade at Penallta Colliery and New Prediga. The pit canteen made excellent meat pies and pasties and served Wall's ice cream. Opposite the canteen was the pit shop. Us kids would run up this flight of steps into the shop and buy 5 woodbines, saying they were for our fathers. Then run over to the 2 large water coolers to have a crafty smoke, always looking out for the pit policeman. If seen, we would get out of the colliery's boundary fence as quick as our little legs would carry us, and hope and pray that our fathers wouldn't get to know about it. I remember Dad taking me down to the first aid room, known as the ambulance room, at the colliery. I had cut the side of my thumb deeply with a pocket knife. The gentleman who was manning the room pushed the chunks of flesh back on and wrapped it up. I still have the scar. My father had to come up from underground owing to his bad chest. They gave him a job in the lamp room. Then, in 1950, as one of the instructors at the new Rhymney Valley Training Centre, Bargoed. Later, he was promoted to the post of planner in number 6 area. In 1957, the planning office moved to Abercarn, and Dad had his own group of collieries in Monmouthshire. Dad retired through ill health in 1969. His chest and lungs were fully expanded. He was on oxygen for most of his retired life. My uncle Islwyn Price had his farm, Gellir Gwelt Isaf, purchased by the NCB, and this large, beautiful old stone farmhouse and all the outbuildings were destroyed, so the NCB could tip waste upon this land. It's not even on ordnance survey sheets now. It has now been restored to Park Penallta, a beautiful country park. One day I shall gaze upon it once again, and beautiful memories will come flooding back to me. To think no one will have to spend their working lives in the darkness and dust, which any moment could be the end or disable them for life.